Have you ever felt embarrassed to smile because of yellow stains on your teeth? Or do your gums bleed when you brush, leaving you worried it might be something serious? And what if I told you that you could take control of plaque, gingivitis, and stains right from your home, without expensive dental visits? Stay with me until the end of this video, because what I'm about to share may change not only your smile, but also your health and confidence for the rest of your life. Hello, I'm Dr. Shigyaki Hinohara. I've spent my life as a physician, caring for patients well into my old age, and one truth I've learned is this: your mouth is the doorway to your health. If your mouth is unwell, your body will eventually follow. That's why plaque, gingivitis, and stains are not just cosmetic issues, they can be signals of deeper health risks. Now let's get to the point. Plaque is a sticky film that builds up on your teeth after you eat. Think of it like leftover food particles mixed with bacteria. If you don't clean it off, it hardens into tartar, and once that happens, you don't just risk bad breath, you risk gum disease and even tooth loss. I once had a patient, a man in his 50s, who came to me not because of tooth pain, but because of constant fatigue. His dentist told him his gums were bleeding badly, and when we investigated further, we found that the inflammation in his mouth was stressing his whole body. When he fixed his gum health, his energy returned. This is why plaque is more than a small annoyance. So let me ask you, are your gums trying to tell you something right now? If they bleed, swell, or ache, don't ignore it. It may be your body's alarm system ringing. Now let's talk about gingivitis. This is the early stage of gum disease. You might notice redness, swelling, or bleeding, but no pain. That's the tricky part. People think it doesn't hurt, so it must be fine, but gingivitis is like a small fire in your gums. If left unchecked, it spreads, damages bone, and leads to teeth falling out. One of my patients, Keiko, always loved tea, but avoided the dentist. She thought brushing once a day was enough. By the time she came to me, her gums were so inflamed she couldn't bite into an apple. With a few changes, simple ones she could do at home, her gums healed. She smiles now without hesitation. If you're only brushing once a day, ask yourself, is that enough to protect your smile 10 years from now? Here's what shocks most people. Plaque and gum disease don't just affect your mouth, they are linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even memory problems. When bacteria from your mouth enter your bloodstream, they cause inflammation in your whole body. Imagine your bleeding gums today could be connected to your heart health tomorrow. So eliminating plaque and gingivitis isn't just about having white teeth, it's about protecting your life. Before I share Japan's simple daily techniques for eliminating plaque and stains naturally, take a moment to hit that like button. It helps more people discover this life-saving information. And make sure you subscribe, because I'll be sharing even more secrets that have kept me practicing medicine into my 90s. So how do the Japanese, especially those who live long healthy lives, keep their gums strong and their teeth clean without constant dental visits? Let's talk about the small, consistent habits that make the biggest difference. In Japan, after every meal, people rinse their mouths with plain water or green tea. Why? Because it washes away food particles before they can harden into plaque. Green tea also has natural antibacterial properties that keep your mouth fresh. Think of it this way: brushing twice a day is good, but rinsing after meals adds an extra layer of defense. One of my patients, Hiroshi, a 72-year-old gardener, never skipped this step. His dentist once told him, "Your gums are as healthy as someone half your age." And Hiroshi just smiled and said, "Doctor, I simply rinse after every meal." Could something as simple as rinsing after meals protect your smile for decades? The answer is yes. Here's a mistake I see all the time. People brush harder, thinking it will clean better, but scrubbing damages gums and makes them recede. In Japan, we use a technique called yoko-yoko, or side-to-side brushing, with soft bristles. It removes plaque without harming gums. A young woman named Emmy once came to me complaining of sensitive teeth. She thought she had cavities. But the truth was, her gums had pulled back because she brushed too hard. Once she switched to gentle circular motions with a soft brush, her pain disappeared, and her smile returned. Are you brushing harder, but actually making your gums weaker? You may have heard of oil pulling. In Japan, sesame oil or coconut oil has been used to swish around the mouth. The oil helps pull bacteria and toxins out from between teeth and gums. Even 5 minutes a day can reduce stains and freshen breath. I remember an older patient, Mr. Tanaka, who worked in a fish market. He struggled with bad breath that embarrassed him deeply. He tried oil pulling daily, and within weeks, he not only felt fresher, but noticed fewer stains. His confidence grew so much that his co-workers teased, "You're smiling too much these days." If oil can remove dirt from machinery, can it also cleanse your mouth of bacteria? The answer may surprise you. What you eat every day has as much impact as how often you brush. Crunchy vegetables, like carrots and cucumbers, act like natural toothbrushes. Seaweed, common in Japanese diets, is rich in minerals that strengthen teeth, and fermented foods, like miso and natto, balance the bacteria in your mouth. I've always told my patients, your kitchen can protect your gums more than your dentist chair. If this is opening your eyes, pause for a moment and comment below, do you rinse, brush gently, or use any natural method for your teeth? I'd love to hear what's working for you. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next section I'll reveal how to eliminate tough stains and keep your teeth white the natural way without paying for costly whitening treatments. Now let's address the question that troubles so many people, stains and yellowing teeth. You might brush every day and still notice discoloration. Why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you restore brightness naturally? Stains often come from coffee, tea, wine, and even certain healthy foods like blueberries or curry. Over time, they cling to plaque and tartar, darkening your teeth, and once tartar builds, stains stick even harder. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive whitening treatments. In Japan, simple, consistent habits are enough to keep your smile bright. Green tea, instead of coffee. Green tea doesn't stain as much as coffee, and it helps fight bacteria. Patients who replaced 1 cup of coffee with green tea each day noticed fresher breath and fewer stains. Straw use. When drinking dark-colored beverages, we encourage using a straw. It reduces direct contact with teeth, minimizing stains. Baking soda rinse occasional use. Once or twice a week, rinsing with a gentle baking soda solution can lift surface stains, but remember, moderation is key. You don't want to overdo it. One of my patients, Ayaka, worked as a teacher. She felt insecure because her students once joked about her coffee teeth. She switched to green tea, used a straw for her occasional iced coffee, and did a baking soda rinse once a week. Within 3 months, she said, "Doctor, my students now say I have the brightest smile in class." If a few small changes can transform a teacher's confidence, what could they do for you? Now, whitening is important, but I want you to remember something. Stains may affect appearance, but gum disease affects your health. This is where long-term protection matters. How do you prevent gum disease before it even begins? Daily flossing. In Japan, flossing is becoming more common, especially among younger generations. It removes plaque where brushes cannot reach. Tongue cleaning. Bacteria on the tongue contribute to both stains and gum problems. A gentle tongue scraper helps keep the whole mouth balanced. Nighttime routine. The most critical cleaning happens before bed. Why? Because at night, your mouth produces less saliva. That means bacteria multiply faster while you sleep. I always tell my patients, brush like your life depends on it, especially before bed. If you skip brushing before sleep, imagine those bacteria feasting for 8 straight hours. Do you really want to give them that opportunity? Strong gums mean stable teeth. Here are Japanese methods that help. Sea salt rinse. A mild warm saltwater rinse reduces swelling and kills harmful bacteria. Chewing firm vegetables like daikon radish or celery, they stimulate blood flow to the gums. Vitamin-rich foods. Oranges, spinach, and sweet potatoes supply vitamin C, which gums need to heal and stay firm. I once had an elderly patient, Mrs. Ito, who feared she would lose her teeth by age 80. She followed this routine daily. Salt rinse crunchy vegetables, vitamin C, At her 90th birthday, she proudly bit into an apple in front of her grandchildren. Her secret wasn't luck, it was consistency. What would it mean to you if you could enjoy your favorite foods without pain, even in your 80s or 90s? If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about protecting your smile. So take one moment now, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs this advice. You might just save their smile and their health. We've talked about plaque, gingivitis, and stains. Now let me give you a simple, step-by-step daily routine you can start today. This is the same method I've shared with patients for decades, and it has helped countless people keep their teeth strong well into old age. Rinse first. As soon as you wake up, rinse your mouth with warm water. Overnight bacteria multiply, so rinsing clears away that first layer. Gentle brushing, use a soft bristled toothbrush, gentle circular motions, for at least 2 minutes. Focus on the gum line. Tongue cleaning, use a tongue scraper or even the back of your toothbrush to clear bacteria that cause bad breath. Green tea or warm water, instead of coffee first thing, try green tea. It fights bacteria and refreshes your mouth. Morning routine. Rinse first. As soon as you wake up, rinse your mouth with warm water. Overnight bacteria multiply, so rinsing clears away that first layer. Gentle brushing, use a soft bristled toothbrush, gentle circular motions, for at least 2 minutes. Focus on the gum line. Tongue cleaning. Use a tongue scraper or even the back of your toothbrush to clear bacteria that cause bad breath. Green tea or warm water. Instead of coffee first thing, try green tea. It fights bacteria and refreshes your mouth. What's the first thing you do in the morning? Feed your bacteria with coffee or fight them with water and tea. Midday routine. Rinse after meals. Plain water or green tea helps wash away food particles. Crunchy snack. Choose raw vegetables like carrots, cucumbers, or celery. They act like natural toothbrushes. Stay hydrated. A dry mouth allows bacteria to thrive. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. A patient once told me, "Doctor, I don't have time for dentists." My answer was, then make time for rinsing and vegetables. They will do more for you than you realize. Night routine. Flossing. This is non-negotiable. Flossing removes the plaque between teeth that causes gum disease. Final brushing. Again gentle, at least 2 minutes before bed. Salt rinse. Once or twice a week, a mild warm saltwater rinse helps reduce gum swelling and keeps bacteria in check. Oil pulling optional. 5 minutes of sesame or coconut oil swishing can further reduce toxins and stains. If you had only one chance to clean your mouth each day, would you waste it by skipping the night routine? The truth is, most people don't lose their teeth because of age. They lose them because of neglect. Small habits done daily create powerful results over decades. A bright smile, firm gums, and fresh breath are not luxuries, they are choices. I've treated patients in their 90s who could still eat apples, laugh without covering their mouths, and never needed dentures. They weren't special. They were consistent. So I ask you now, will you make these habits part of your life? If this video has helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video so it reaches more people. Subscribe so you never miss the simple, life-changing tips I share. And tell me in the comments, which of these habits will you start tonight? Because your mouth is the doorway to your health, and protecting it may just save your life.